Congratulations on choosing to go on this retreat. You're in for a really special experience that our team here has worked really hard to create for you. My name is Eleanor Fish, and I'm the founder of Run Wild Retreats and Wellness. Our mission is to provide you with a mindful running experience that leaves you feeling refreshed, inspired, invigorated, and motivated. When you are happy and feeling your best, you are better and more effective in all areas in your life. This isn't about becoming a better runner necessarily, though you will learn a lot that will help you do that. While our staff here at Run Wild Retreats has worked really hard on designing and planning this incredible itinerary for you, what you take away from this experience has more to do with how you show up, rather than where you go and what you do. You are in for an incredible travel and trail running experience in a beautiful landscape. And as you'll see, the trail running is actually just a backdrop for the real journey, the one that won't be captured in the photos you'll take. This journey is one that takes place in the internal landscape. And here's what I mean. Traveling has a way of shining a light on what goes on in your heart and mind that usually goes unnoticed in the busyness of everyday life. Do you ever feel dissatisfied with a project or lose motivation to train for the next running goal? Does running ever feel like a chore? Does your daily routine feel stagnant, like you're not making any progress despite how hard you're working? This is your opportunity to gain insight into what's most important to you and recognize how well the choices and actions you make every day align with your values. Mindfulness is the practice of becoming aware of the ingrained stories, biases, and assumptions about yourself and the world around you, and how those things shape the way you interact with the world. What I mean will become abundantly clear during the retreat, which we designed specifically to facilitate this kind of awareness. To get started, I'm going to take you through the 5 characteristics you can start to embody now in preparation for the retreat. We adopted these characteristics from our colleagues at the Transformational Travel Council, of which we are a member company, and then adapted them to suit runners like you. Let's dive in. Traveling with heart. You probably have expectations about what this experience will be like, but chances are the reality of it will differ from those expectations, which is why we invite you to approach each situation and interaction with curiosity and openness. Many of you already know a lot about run training. We are here to facilitate an experience that will teach you something new about yourself, and that in turn may just make you a better runner. One way to do this is through the practice of setting an intention, which differs from a goal. Intentions help you behave in alignment with your values. Your values are your guiding principles that shape your choices and how you show up in the world and what you experience on the trail. It's human nature to constantly seek out the ways in which we might not belong or how we stack up to others. So the retreat's opening meeting is your first opportunity to discover how much you have in common. Even if it feels a little uncomfortable at first, that feeling will subside as you get to know one another. It's up to you how well you connect with the group. Don't let your fears of not belonging get in the way of potentially powerful connections. This is not a solo adventure. We encourage you to seek out moments in which you can help or lend support to one of your fellow runners, particularly when we're on the trail. This may involve doing things like running alongside her in silence, striking up a conversation, setting the pace, offer to stop and walk with her for a spell, offer her something to eat, ask if she's been drinking enough water. By simply selflessly sharing your energy and attention with a fellow runner, you are unhooking yourself from your own performance and worrying about how others perceive you. Helping someone else on the trail can give you a better run too, in the form of an energy boost and even runner's high. What do you want to transform? Transformation can only occur when you're awake to what's possible. And one of the biggest obstacles to being awake is our use of technology, which is why we have a presence policy. Studies have shown that running without measuring distance or time leads to more relaxed and mindful running. Since we take care of all the route planning for you, you are free to focus on the most important way to measure your run, how much fun and joy you have. The purpose of our runs isn't to perform to a specific standard. Rather, it's to become aware of how each run reveals something to you about yourself. Each run differs in its terrain, environment, and technical difficulties. Some days you'll feel great, others not so much. No one cares how you perform here. Don't apologize for yourself. There is no measurement of performance beyond your degree of enjoyment, and joy is found in the process of running, not achievement. Now, this is a really important one, so I want you to listen carefully. All the previous principles, humble, engaged, and awake, have been preparing you for this most crucial principle, resilience. Resilience is the key to growth, which arises from dealing with discomfort in a mindful way. I bring this up because this retreat will challenge you. The question is, how will you meet that challenge? Will you use it as an opportunity for growth or to knock you down? This is what resilience is all about. For example, this retreat is an opportunity to let go of the need to always be in control. Let go of measuring your self-worth by your achievements. Transform negative self-talk to empowering self-talk. Build your confidence. Receive support. Each day's run will be an opportunity to face a challenge with an attitude of resilience. And a heavy dose of self-compassion helps to transform potentially stressful moments into something transformational. And T is for thankful. Take a moment each day of the retreat to acknowledge something for which you are grateful. Focusing on what went well or felt good, whether it was something expected or not, is a powerful practice that can actually change your brain. Studies have shown that gratitude activates the brain's reward pathways and the hypothalamus, which releases serotonin and dopamine, both of which are critical to healthy sleep, mood, and metabolism. Just because something doesn't go exactly as planned or as you expected doesn't mean it's not valuable or beneficial. At the retreat closing meeting, we invite you to reflect on your retreat experience and what you'll continue to apply and practice once you get home. So to review, here are the main things you can expect to take away from this retreat. Connection. Connecting with others also helps you reconnect with what drives and inspires you. Self-compassion. Recognize self-judgment and practice choosing compassion. Less stress. Practice mindfulness tools to better help you turn off the stress response. And personal growth. Embrace this opportunity to stretch your comfort zone and grow from overcoming challenges. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This was a key step in your retreat preparation, and I'm confident you'll have a better retreat experience for having embraced these principles.